Hey guys, Sai here, back for video number 3. And today, I got something a little different. The first two videos were some of my own creations, some jank, and I do love jank, but and this time, I'm looking at something more competitive, more meta, if you will. I'm looking at Gigavise. Everyone's probably seen this deck. It's hype beast, it's Gigavise, it's pure fun. This deck is sick and it's awesome. It's everything I like about Edison format. Not much to say about the deck profile. You just special out big old plants, and then you go into Xyz monsters that get you more plants, and that's basically the deck. You have a couple back row. If I were building this deck, I don't know if I'd play as many back row, but the person who made this is a lot better at deck building than me. So I would just follow what he's doing. I got this list from Dionysus, or the Gigavise guy on YouTube. This is his list, not mine. And I think the side deck is the coolest part about this deck. In what side deck do you see 2 Mobius, Morphing Jar number 2, Autonomous Action Unit? These cards are just so different. It's cool to see. And then the extra deck, Black Brute Drago. I have to read what this card does. Once per turn, send 1 Gemini monster from hand to grave and select and destroy 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls. When this card is destroyed and sent to the grave, select a Gemini monster in it and special summon it. The special summon Gemini monster is treated as an effect monster. This card's crazy. You don't need anything special, you just need a non-tuner Gemini monster. Gigaplant. It's just a regular level 8. Alright. That's basically the deck profile. I know I didn't go through the card by card, but this deck's cool. I just want to play. I'm going to get into the videos, and we're going to get into the games. I'm going to do live replays today because I think it's more fun than the replays. I'm just going to do live games. And I'll see y'all in the first game. Here we are in with the first game. Let's give this guy good luck, have fun. And let's pick paper. Ooh, easy. Dice one. Dice one? Rock, paper, scissors one. He says LW. I don't quite know what that means. He's drawn a pretty good hand, if I do say so myself. One thing that can be said is there's no monsters, so let's upstart. Do I want to hit an armory? Or do we want to keep it a secret? Let's just set mirror and force and pass. Let's just keep it a secret for now. Not much we can do. Maybe if we milled something off hidden armory, we could have done something, but I'm fine with just leaving it here. He seems to think I have Dust Shoot. I do not have Dust Shoot. It is in fact Mirror Force. Let's see what we can do. He's going to Lila Man. That's fine. Nothing we could do. I could have set the Wing Blast, but I didn't really have a good pitch on these cards. Set 2. Mill 3 in the end phase. Bad mills for him. Good for me. And I've gone into Supervise. He's going to look at my hand and not get anything. That's great. And he's going to look at it for a while. This guy is a note taker. Alright. I'm going to activate Hidden Armory. And mill and Mark of the Rose. Not what I want to see. And I will search another Supervise. Set 1 Wing Blast and pass. I don't really want to Wing Blast anything, but we'll see what we have to do. I'd like to Wing Blast once we actually have a monster so that I can use my hand. He's Caius. I'm going to make him target. I don't know why he's not targeting. Oh, he left. I'm just going to target my back row. And I'm just going to send the Supervise. Put that back on top of his deck. I think that's a fine play. Gets him off his normal summon. He draws back into a tribute. I didn't like my draw very much, but it's fine. Not seeing any monsters. There's a quarter of our deck is monsters. Oh, no monster again. He's probably going to I should have kept that in hand. I was at 6. It's going to Raiko me. So I shouldn't have set that, but okay, sends Gores and Machina Force. That means he's on some machines. I don't think this deck has Cyber Dragons on its side. Oh, great draw. Great draw. I wish I would have kept the heavy, though. I'm gonna send Lone Fire. You could send Dandy here. I'm gonna send Lone Fire. Gonna get the thumbs up. He's not giving it back. Okay. I'm gonna Miracle Fertilizer, targeting this. And then I'm going to do this. We're going to go again. And I'm going to summon Gigaplant. See what this guy has to say. We are going to Supervise. Soon he's not going to be able to respond, so I'm going to target our Lone Fire with our Gigaplant. Cryo. It'll get me out of a Dandelion, and everything will die. I'll get 2 tokens. And then this will trigger. And I'll special summon the Gigavise back. I'm pretty sure how that resolves. He is talking. Do you get Prio during the whole turn? Is it only in the beginning? What does he mean? I get Prio when I special Lone Fire. Like, I don't really know what this guy means. I think this is soft once per turn. Pretty sure. And I haven't normaled, so I think I can use this as well. We're still going. He should have torrentialed when I first put the Gigaplant down before I equipped the Titanial, or not the Titanial, but the Supervise. That would have been the play to go for right there. We're going to go for Copy Plant, I believe, or should there be something else? I'm gonna go for Titanial. This is a pretty good board to just stay on Titanial. He's going to bottomless me, which sucks. This summons level 1 tokens, so if I were to use the Nutrient, I wouldn't be able to summon anything but a Dandy. So I think I'm just going to pitch special to Titanial and attack. Not the greatest board ever, but it's fine. I didn't mean to summon that. And we're in the driver's seat in this game, pretty handedly. Heavy wouldn't be great for me here, neither would MST. Heavy's in the grave. Vital would out my Titanium. Actually, I could, never mind, I could stop it with a Titanium, obviously. I'm not gonna summon. He already has Torrential though. He might have brain, not brain control, but Mirror Force. I could set this to defense. Normal summon. Cryo. Go for this. Cryo. And then off a Lone Fire, I'll summon the Nettles. Send these two to grave. We'll go for an 8. Once turns in, I don't have a Gemini in hand, sadly. I wish I could summon this. I think we're just going to go for good old Stardust. I could change Stardust to this, obviously. And then I'll attack for 28. Okay. This guy had everything. End phase, I'll bring back my Stardust. It's a good thing I went for... Yeah, he's right. It's a good thing I went for my Stardust, or else that turn would have been a lot worse for me. He also could have bottomlessed when I normal summoned the Gigavise, I'm pretty sure. Wow. This guy's hand is incredible. He's going to attack into my Stardust. It's a good first game. This guy's playing really well, but I'm still able to... Holy God. This guy is everything. Not to complain. Oh, he's not attacking? Okay. Okay, he said he did. We'll go for a... I'm going to try to banish a Mark of the Rose, I think. Or, no, let's banish a Giga Plant. I'll set this, pass. Is he going to hit the set, or is he going to hit the token? He's going to hit the token. Okay. I draw. There's a lot of good draws. That is not one of them. Let's get rid of this. I could have set the YDKE break. Maybe I should have. He's going to use that. I'm going to activate my Sengen. Let's go for a... I should have set the YDKE break because I had Sengen on the board. That's my fault. I could have actually used Danny this turn because Sengen is unerrated in Edison. He just double tributed. That's interesting. I'm gonna get my Gigavise to hand now. Let's start. Here's a thought. Do we get the Mark of the Rose and just kill him? I think yes. Or I could go for a DDR, but DDR just trades. I'm gonna go with the... Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mark of the Rose. Mark of the Rose also makes my DDR live. I'm not sure... I don't want to cheat or anything, but I'm not sure if targeting this and switching it to my side gets him to be able to discard from my hand. I think, because like when you braincon this card, it doesn't do it. But I don't know if it's different for, obviously, if it's different for Mark of the Rose, but I don't think so. I don't know for sure, but I don't think so. Not intentionally trying to cheat or anything, just want to put that out there. Should really get up to date on my rulings. If he attacks, I'm just going to let it go through because it'd be game if I YDKE the back row. Yep, he knows it's game. He's going to pass. Or, not pass, but surrender. Alright, so we're playing against Raiko with Machina. Let's... He did actually have 2 back row, which is interesting. I think I can... Lightning Vortex is a good card here. Maybe take out the Wing Blast, and then maybe also side in a... I don't know. I don't side very well in general, but especially with this deck, what am I supposed to side into Lightsworn? They play Flip Monsters. There's a lot of lights. I guess I could get Soul Exchange to tribute his Rykos. That's not too bad. It's not really... I don't think he has much back row. Okay, because I got hit by... I did get hit by Mirror Force Bottomless. Maybe it would be good to put in Decree. Oh, too late. That's... Maybe I should have thought before I acted, but... I don't know. He doesn't have too many traps, I imagine. He's playing a Lightsworn variant. Sets 1. Probably gonna set a Ryko here. Sets 2, no Ryko. He's gonna probably... He didn't go for the Dust Shoe. I'm surprised. I'm gonna draw. I'm just going to search for Lone Fire. It's really good if we draw a DDR, and it's going to be good draw in 2 turns. Normal summon Nettles. Tapping Nettles should be fine here. He's going to banish it. I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe he's just trying to Monarch me, but I feel really safe right now. Question is, do I want to wait or do I want to summon the Lone Fire now? I think the answer is wait, because that's probably a Ryko. And because that's a Ryko, my Mirror Force is probably dead. Oh, okay. He's actually doing this in the standby phase, which is interesting. And then he's passing. Okay. He might be Dust Shooting me here. I'm going to Heavy. If this Heavy goes through, I think I just win. He has to go now or never. Oh, Compulse and Bottomless. Okay, so if my read is right that this is a Ryko, we should be pretty free to combo off. I am going to use my normal summon, so I can't do so much. Go for that, send that, and now we think. If I think it's a Ryko, it would be a good idea to special summon my Nettles from the grave, or no, not from the grave, but from the banish pile. What do I think is going on? Yeah, I think... It's not great no matter what I do. I have a lot of good cards in hand that I don't want to discard. I think I'm just going to go for Titanium. And then if he tries to target, I'm going to chain to negate. Chain to negate. And he gives up. I don't know why he gave up, but that's game 1. And I might look at the replay after. We're back in the replay here. I just wanted to see why he gave up in the second game. This is the first game. I'm just going to skip through it right quick. Let's look at what his hand is. Go both hands. This is obviously on no monsters, and he was drawing a lot of traps. Wow, 5 traps in a Lightsworn-esque deck. Very interesting. This is when we had the altercation about Prio, but I'm pretty sure when you special a Lone Fire, you have Prio to use its effect. And you can chain torrential to its summon, but it's going to, the thing that you summon is going to die. That's why I summoned the Dandy, and then it died to the torrential. I'm going to stop skipping forward. They're almost at the end of the game. This is where you had that crazy sequence of banishing my Stardust. It was like the perfect hand he could have had. Although he could have just attacked into it and destroyed a token and kept the Kaya's hand. That was also a play he could have made. And then he ends up tributing to get his Machina back anyway, so it's a little confusing. I think if the ruling is that I'm supposed to discard it, it's fine, because I either discard Dandy and it's good for me, or discard Gigaplant that's already dead in my hand. Alright, we're going through this game. He has Mind Control, Caius, Machina Fortress, and Raikou. I have him here for 2. And then I negate his Raikou, and I guess he thinks there's just nothing to be done. Like his hand's kind of trapped, and I have a pretty good hand, maybe. But he doesn't know what I have, so I don't really know why he gave up. I mean, he did draw 4 traps. That's kind of rough. But that's kind of the deck he's playing. And then he gave up. I don't know what to say, guys. I guess maybe he had to go. But that's the first game. A quick win. I don't think I played extraordinarily well, but Gigavise was fun either way. Let's go on to game 2. Side back, we're back with game 2. I'm going to say good luck, have fun to this guy. We're going to pick paper. And we're going to lose the rock, paper, scissors. But that's fine. We're going against Yu-Gi-Oh! Man 69. I'm sure this will be awesome. Pretty interesting hand here. I don't think it's great. Could be good. Oh, drawing Gigaplant. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's Gold Sark for a Lone Fire. And then let's also Gold Sark for a Heavy Storm. Put these over into the sides. And let's pass. I'm fine with passing on nothing here. I don't really want to go overboard. I don't have any plays. Here's a world where I send Dandy with Foolish and then try to tribute next turn, but I don't think my tokens are surviving. I'd rather keep my hand and make him think I have Gores. He activates Black Whirlwind, summons Shura. Alright, Black Wings. This is a decent matchup post-board. I don't really know how it is in game 1, but I'm glad I sent Heavy. Sending Heavy is great in this matchup. I might just die this turn, though. Black Wings does so much damage. He accidentally sends his Whirlwind to the grave. Maybe he doesn't have any more monsters. Nope, Boro. I'm getting it for 3,500. Not great. Take 17. Take 18. I might have to send Dandy tokens this time. Nothing I can do. Hopefully we draw something else. Take a counter off. Not great draws. Not at all. Let's Foolish Burial. Send our Dandelion. Declare our Dandelion. If he has Oppression, this is really bad. I'm thinking to survive, I should activate Mark of the Rose, targeting his Shura. Going tokens here is pretty good as well, because it'll keep my... it doesn't let Shura get a summon. He's going to banish his own Shura, that's fine by me. I'm going to take 1,700 next turn, but that's fine. I'm fine with taking 17. I'll also have a tribute for Gigaplant if he doesn't have another monster. If he does have another Bora, he's going to normal it for Gale. Gale or Kalute. I might just be dead here. Yeah, 34. If he gets Kalut, I am dead. I didn't think he'd have another normal, but Blackwing always draws more monsters. Yeah, we're just gonna go to get 2. We're gonna side in the Crease. We're gonna side in the Lightning Vortex. We're gonna side in the Breaker and the MST. Let's side it in for these traps. All of that, that's good. Let's side in. Let's put the Solomon for not Solemn. It's like almost a burn deck. Blackwings are basically a burn deck. We could keep the YDKE break to get rid of the Black Whirlwind. That's a thought. Now let's see how that side works. I don't know what I could have done better last game. I feel like I kind of just braked. Stand by main. Much better hand this game. Much better hand. Let's banish a Lone Fire. Let's activate milling 1. Searching the DDR. We can go for a bit of a combo here. DDR pitching Dandelion, summoning this. Get 2 tokens. We're going to Lone Fire. Send the Lone Fire. I think that's probably right. Summon out another Lone. Send that to Grave. To summon a... Let's go for a... Where is it at? Gigaplant. Let's Super Soul and triggering a token to go for a level... Can it go for Copy Plant? Monster had in the field +3. Less than or equal to the level the tribute monster had on +3. So I can go for the Copy Plant. But if I go for Copy Plant, I'm going for Gigavise. And I have no way to summon Gigavise. But I can sync with the token. Then we can go into a 7, which is Power Tool. Power Tool effect. We resolve choosing 3 Gigavises. I was like trying to think of the combo there. I had to piece it together. This deck is so expansive, it's kind of hard to remember every line, but we got that. This is engraved now. And then we're going to declare Gigaplant, targeting this. He says it's fine, that's good. Gonna send this to Grave. We're gonna go for a... We could have just went for Copy Plant. I think it's fine to go for Nettles. Yeah, it might have been better to go for Copy Plant. We could have went for another summon. Let's go for an 8 here. We could go for Blackbird Drago. It wouldn't be that bad. It'd be kind of televising what we have in our hand. So then we'll trigger the Gigavise, or not the Gigavise, yeah, the Supervise. And we'll pass on this. It's not great. I could have done more if I went for the Copy Plant in the Grave instead of the Lone Fire. I could have went to another 7, gotten another one, and then had an extra monster here. That would have been better, I believe. I have 1 extra plant in my grave now, though. We're playing against Blackwing, though. He might just Kalut over my Stardust with a Shura, and that might be the end of the game. But if Power Tool survives to the next turn, we are winning. That's what I can tell you. We draw Decree, I believe we win. Okay, normal summon Soroka without Whirlwind is a good start. Yu-Gi-Oh! Man 69. What's he got? Oh, he's got exactly Gale. Gale is so good. It's gonna take out my Stardust here, I imagine. He's not targeting any. Oh, he's targeting my Power Tool. Interesting. Okay. He's gonna attack over it. He might go into a. He's attacking into my. Oh, he has a Kaleo. Okay. So I'm gonna take 300. He might go into a Darkened here. I mean, yeah, Gale outs the entire board by itself. What a crazy card. There will definitely be a Blackwing video soon. This deck is it's the best for a reason. Yeah. What can we do? This sins, not destroys. He's now 2100. He's gonna have two back cards here. Crazy. I'm just gonna pass. No reason to do anything yet. Draws a 4-0. This is a case of me not making my board big enough. If I had known the combo better, it would have been bigger, and I would be in a better spot, I believe. Alright, so I'm going to Mark of the Rose, banish Lonefire, target his Darken. Let's see what he does. If he has Book of Moon here, this is really bad for me, because I need to steal this Darken. And it has to be an opponent-controlled monster. 1600. 1100. Problem is, if I send another Dandy to grave, I don't know what it does. It does give me... I might have a token next turn. That could be true. You might not want to use the effect. And I will get to steal it again if he keeps it up with the effect. So he can't really summon anything. He's going to destroy a token, and I imagine he'll pop the other one. But he can't play any monsters, and I'm going to get it back next turn, and I can just tribute it for my point, which is good. Can you even... Can it send tokens? They don't go to grave. This is a question, because it says send one monster your opponent controls to the grave. Let's see. Edison format. Format. Rulings. Let's see. Dark. It's called Dark End, yeah. Dark End. Individual card rulings. Dark End. Yeah, he seems like he has it. Why does Dark End not pop out? Oh, this is A through C. I'm really stupid. Google says yes. I'm just gonna look it up on here. let's get back into it. Sorry, I couldn't look for it. Alright. Draw. Give it back to me in standby. And I'm going to tribute over his guy. Ask him if it's good. And I'm attacking, and I'll probably get deepers in here. Yeah, that's fine. There's not much I can do. I have to start getting through his cards. I can only summon Sengen next turn, and then draw a monster. Oh, I'm going to set the Sengen because I drew the That's a great draw. Next turn we can flip up the Sengen and start getting to work. Oh, why would he normally Kalu? I don't understand. We're going to get a Sengen search. And there's no monsters in our deck. No targets. Okay. Gonna use the upstart. Upstart again, I guess. We're gonna draw Mark of the Rose. Stealing does nothing here. I'm gonna, if I die, nothing I could do about it. He's gonna Shura. That's 3,200 damage. If he has a Collode in hand, I lose. Didn't lose that turn, surprisingly. I'll chain this, but he already destroyed the monster, and I think that's game. Yes, that is in fact game, sadly. I don't know if I played that wrong or not, but let's just get into game 3. GG's to this guy. Let's just get into game 3. And we're back with game 3. Let's hope this one goes a little better than the second one against Birds. I'm going to guess this guy good luck, have fun. And let's go scissors. And this guy picks rock. You 23. Nah, bro, I'm not 23. He does win the RPS. Full Gore's sleeves. I like that. We draw in a pretty good hand, actually. I get 1,000 life. He's petting end in defense for some reason. Plasma, okay. I'm going to set 3. Yep, you can go to your main phase. No dust shoot here, partner. Let's see what Dodger Lagon has. Oh, he's just attacking. I'm fine with this. This will get me my Lone Fire Blossom. Lone Fire Blossom with Solemn Judgment on the board. I feel safe. Very, very safe. Okay, he sets 1, and then he's really thinking on this. He's really thinking. And he passes. Okay. He trap dust shoots me. I think I'm going to Judgment this. I need to keep my Lone Fire in hand to win this game. Alright, then we're going to send the Lone Fire to Grave. I'm going to special summon Gigaplant. Gonna get the thumbs up. Gonna equip it with Gigavise. Target the Lone Fire in Grave. And then He's typing. No response. Have fun. Okay. That's not when you want to tell a Gigaplant player, because they will murder you into the sun. All right, we're gonna go like this into a power tool, and we're gonna activate supervise, summoning the Gigaplant. And then we're going to declare power tool, targeting 1 Gigavise, one supervise, 2 supervise, and a, let's go with a Mark of the Rose. Sorry, I couldn't speak. Mark of the Rose. Ooh, we drew into supervise again. So target our Gigaplant. Then we're gonna use his effect, summoning the copy plant. We're gonna go again into another one. And then we're gonna summon back our Gigaplant. And we're gonna declare the effect again, resolving it. And we're gonna go, because it's not a hard once return, we're gonna go supervise, Mark of the Rose, and should be a second Mark of the Rose. Yep. Let's see what we get. 33% is 100%. It is 100%. Holy. We're gonna go for supervise. Supervise. Target the Lone Fire Engrave. Use Lone Fire to go into Nettles. Nettles we will use to go into an 8, which will be Blackroot Drago. And then I will Blackroot Drago to target his back row. Okay, summons tokens. Alrighty. Let us go for... It's too bad we didn't draw the mark. We could have gone a little harder, I think. But this is fun. We are in a great, and I mean great position. Let's go. We could reset his draw with a Stratos. But I'd rather keep it for something else, honestly. I'm gonna stay here, and I think we're just gonna pass. Yep, this is fine. He doesn't seem to have much, or he's just thinking of a line. Oh. This goes for machine. Sends pretty bad mills. Activates brain control. Targeting power tool, okay. Yeah, I kind of should have thought of that. I remember him searching. He's going to put this in the behind it. We're still fine. We do, in fact, have Wing Blast. But I should have stopped him. He's passing. Well, now I got to think if it's worth to... I think it's still probably better to get rid of the plasma than the back row. I don't know why he wouldn't want to attack, but he's going to pass. Okay. That's good. Game 1. We like to see that. We like to see that. Oh, and he gave up. Since there's 2 give ups, we're going to do a 4th game. I don't want the video to be too short. So let's go into that 4th game. We're back in game 4. We're against Chemistry. Let's see what happens. Go paper. And lose the RPS. I think I'm going to start saying good luck, have fun after my RPS from now on. I think it'll be better that way. Really quite good hand, I must say. This hand is quite nice. He started out with a better one, though. because Future Fusion send 5 dragons is the best play in Edison format. Okay, sends 2 Wyvern, 1 red med, 1 prime material, and another Wyvern. Okay, so all 3 Wyverns in the grid. You might have drawn the other red med, the other 2. That could be what's happening here. Alright, summons out the Red Eyes Darkness Middle Dragon. I'm going to upstart. And we draw into quite the interesting card. Trying to think of what I want to do. Let's we could hit an armory for Gigavise. Or not Gigavise, Supervise. But I don't know what we do with it after that. I think I like this play more. Go into this. Send another one to grave. And we get a Titanium. Then we can start a heavy, maybe? This could be Dragon Turbo. We don't know if it's Dragon Turbo or regular, like Virus Dragons or something. And we can send Dandelion for 2 of these. We can play Mark of the Rose to banish this, stealing from the sky. Attack for 5,600. A little sad. If our hand was a light bit better, we could have won the game. A light bit better. But what can you do? That hand's good enough for me. Titanium with multiple negates sounds good to me. And if it goes into battle phase, we're going to be able to do a lot, so I'm not upset. Yes, we're going to allow that. It's going to destroy a token. I'm going to... Should I Wing Blast this? I'm going to Wing Blast this. An armory would have been good next turn, but I like having Titanium. He's probably going to set a bunch of bluffs right now. If he's on... Oh, he only sets 1. Get counter off. I'm going to tribute over this. I don't think... Oh, okay, it's bottomless. He's going to get a big dragon right here. Nothing I can do. He's also going to draw into his red med. Maybe I should have let him trade. I don't know. Attack up to 22. And we're gonna get a Lone Fire next turn, or is it heavy that we get? It's heavy. That's not as good. He knows I'm getting heavy, but he still sets 1. If that's... That's Starlight Road, he has successfully owned me. But it is not. Bag. Alright, getting my Miracle Fertilizer, I don't even know what I said. Summon Titanium. Titanium. Attack every prime material. I could die next turn. I'm kind of just in top deck mode. There's no better card for me to go into here. We've probably already lost this one. He's just gonna trade. When monster special summon by this effect leaves the field, destroy this card. That sucks. And that's the end of game one. Alright. Game two, we're going to add in Lightning Vortex, although it is kind of... It does lose to Prime Material, but it's pretty good against strictly the red mid. Let's get the Breaker, and I kind of want to try Autonomous Action Unit. This looks like it'll be fun against dragons. I get a big dragon. Hopefully I don't drop first turn. You wouldn't want to see it going first. I'm just gonna set tornado pass. I think that's gonna work just fine. I could have sent play or Dandy, but if I send Dandy, then I have to torrential my own tokens. It's not great. He's gonna set one. Got 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna Grenade. Okay. I'm gonna send Lone Fire to grave. Activate. Hidden Armory, getting my Supervise. Miracle Furt, targeting the Lone Fire. He has Crow, I'd be in big trouble. Use Lone Fire. Send Lone Fire. Going to this. Activate Supervise on it. Flare effect. We'll go with this into Copy Plant. And you know this combo by now. Go to Power Tool. Trigger this. Summon the Gigavise. Power Tool effect. We go 1 Supervise. 2 Supervise. 3. Let's go DDR. Let's come on Supervise. And we've drawn the DDR. Worst case possible scenario. Let's attack. Okay. Let's attack. He has Gores, so I'm gonna really get owned here. Okay, he didn't, thank God. And then I'll pass. So we lost the... We got 33%ed by the DDR, and then we got hit by a Snowmanator. Oh, summoning Red Med. Attacking for 400. And he has Ball of his back right back. Let's go into... He doesn't have a Wyvern engrave, so we could just go into a Titanial. See what he does. He's gonna Bottomless. And then I'm just gonna Lightning Vortex him. And this will go to grave. And then next turn we're going to be summon back our Titanial with DDR, send in a decent position. Do I want to activate this upstart? I don't think so. See if we can attack. We might just deep prison it. Oh, Mirror Force. Okay. Almost summon the Grey Dragon. Oh, Summonator. It's gonna go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, I assume. Okay, he goes into Black Rose, that's fine. Sometimes in this deck, you just... I guess I'm giving him 1,000 lives. Sometimes in this deck, you just don't win your 50-50s, and this game was a representation of that. Oh, that's a good 50-50 to win. Let's banish a Lone Fire. Get this. Out to 2,400. Pass it back to him. I think Mark the Rose is such a cool card. It's like Brain Control, but it goes back to them every turn, but it stays for multiple turns. Such a cool card. Okay, tributes for Prime Material. That sucks. That's probably the worst card for him to draw for me, at least. There's an argument to just use Gold Sark here, but I'm gonna hold it in case I draw DDR. Maybe that'll come back to bite me. Okay, he has Crow. That's annoying. He's gonna hit me for 2,400. And this one might be over. Oh. And I've been punished. Might as well set. I'm not living 2 more turns anyway. Am I living? I might not be living this turn. This guy's not afraid of Torrential. Actually, never mind, he has Prime Material. Yep, he's gonna go into that, and I'm gonna start going some GGs. That's the end of the video. Sometimes this just happens. It is what it is. I don't think I played perfect, but that is Gigavise. Let's go back to the deck, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. Alright. Sai here, back with the deck list, and honestly, I don't think I'm very good at this deck. I mean, clearly we lost 2 of 4 games, but against Dragons and against Blackwings, but we won 2 where 2 people left. I don't know if that was because they needed to go or if they just didn't think they could win. But this deck is pure fun, honestly. It's just so cool to combo off in such ways, and what your win con is getting a 33% chance supervise. That's always really cool. I really like doing that. That's a lot of fun. There's just a bunch of cool monsters in here you don't see in other decks, like Black Brute Jago. This card's cool as hell. It's and I actually used it one time. It didn't go well. This opponent summoned stuff, but just using Black Brute Draco was cool. I never had a chance to side in Morphing Jar. I think you do this against frogs, maybe. I don't know the exact matchup you side this in. I don't know what you'd side some of these cards in. But autonomous action unit's really good in the mirror, like, or any plant deck. You could just steal their Lone Fire and then go into your own card. I try to side it in versus the dragons because dragons are big. That was the main reason, actually. And then some of the rest of the side deck, maybe you side in the soul exchanges at the same time as these, or maybe your soul exchanges are just as for Gigaplant and the Titanial. But one of the big problems of this deck is that I think sometimes some games you just don't draw monsters, and this deck can't do much without monsters. Obviously, you have your 1-of Foolish Burial, or you can send it to the grave, or you can send it to the grave, luckily, with Hidden Armory. and you can search it out with singing. So those are your three ways, right? But some games that just doesn't happen. I guess you could search it with Gold Start. That is a potential thing that could happen. But all in all, I really enjoyed this deck. It's fun. I would say this deck is a top tier meta threat, but it can break, and that's the problem, is that it can break. But in the next video, say in the comments what you want me to play. New video every day at 3 East. Sorry, the last one went up a little bit late, but new video every day at 3 East, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.